force yourself to get that emotion. And once you've had that emotion, then just let go. Just let go. Don't think about it, because trust that the universe will deliver.
In this video, an important topic is master your energy, master your manifestation. We have 5 questions coming from the community. And the first question for you, Master, is why is energy more important than mindset for manifestation?
Well, mindset is energy, essentially. Everything is energy. Energy is everything. And the whole basis of manifestation or law of attraction is based on energy and vibration. And so I think energy is talking about the full collective, the full package, the alignment of all thoughts and feelings and action and everything. Mindset is only one part of it, so that's why it would be more important.
Question number 2. How do I clear negative energy blocks stopping my manifestations?
Well, it depends where the negative energy blockages are. So if it's a mindset thing, then I recommend things like affirmations or things like cognitive reframing, some NLP work, which is very good to change the pain to pleasure relations. I mean, if you want to learn things like that, I really recommend that you join our Super Creator program, because we work with our students on changing that mindset. But then the second part is, if the mind has no problems, which usually it does, but let's say, for example, if your belief system is very, very strong towards what you want and you have no doubts or fears, even in the subconscious mind, then most likely it's to do with some energetic level, where it's like some spiritual level. So it could be to do with your karma, past karma, ancestral karma. In that case, then some energy healing, cleansing, or even ancestral healing or cleansing process would need to be done. So with that, though, would require some experts to work with you on that, because there's a process for that. There are certain gateways, certain channels, certain nadis within our system that needs to be opened up through certain spiritual practices to be able to achieve that. And if you're interested in that type of thing, then I'd recommend you join the 108 Circle.
Question number 3. Can I manifest if I'm constantly feeling drained?
You manifest all the time. So if you manifest while you're constantly feeling drained, then it means that your manifestation power is going to be very little, but you will still manifest. Meaning you may manifest small things, but you won't manifest the big things. And if you're feeling drained as well, it depends if this draining is making you feel negative. Because if you're feeling sluggish and negative, or because you're so drained, you feel, you complain a little bit or feel a little bit sad or whatever, depressed, then obviously that shall too manifest. So I think essentially what we need to remember is that we are manifesting all the time. So it's not a choice.
How do you, for example, I see that you're working in so many different areas and it seems like you have an abundance of energy. How do you, how do you not feel drained in doing what you're doing, because you're doing so much?
Well, I think that everybody needs to push themselves. I think it's the balance of pushing themselves and also being healthy with the balanced routine that you're living. So, for example, I know that I'm very sensitive to energy, so I will know if my energy needs recharging, and if it needs recharging, I will give myself those 1 or 2 days to recharge. And sometimes it may be more than what I scheduled, or sometimes it may be less than what I scheduled, but I know when I'm ready. The moment I'm ready and I know my batteries are charged, then it's, I need to be full on. Like, it's back to back every single day, nonstop. I'm in that hustle and grind. And I push myself, I train myself for that. I think it's also important to know that, sometimes, especially spiritual people, they say, oh, it's very important to listen to your body. But sometimes people take the wrong idea of that, and they become very lazy because of that saying, They always say, oh yeah, I need to honor myself. And so they never push themselves. But you need to understand, if you never push yourself, you never become greater, you'll never become stronger. If you look at the greatest athletes, you'll see they train religiously and they push themselves, and that's how muscle grows. So you need to strike a nice balance between pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone where you're feeling like I'm really, really tired, but at the same time giving your body that love for that rest as well. Whatever recharges you. So certain things can recharge you. You need to think, right? For me, for some people it's complete silence. They need complete silence and meditation to switch off. Sometimes I do that too, and I've got a very protected environment, which is very good for that. But sometimes for me, it's like just doing silly things that don't really matter too much. Like I could play games, or I could go swimming, or I could just, so sometimes it just allows me to relax my mind. So I think you need to have that downtime, whatever it is for you that works.
Wonderful. So we understand how you relax. In what areas are you feeling that you're pushing yourself?
Well, definitely in terms of work, I've always said to people that I think, in fact, I kind of know that in some sort of natural soul state, I'm a very lazy person. And so even getting myself to do another video right now is already pushing myself. Like, I feel it, but I know it's good. That's the thing, you see, because the outcome is good. I get to help people. The outcome is good because I am putting more good karma out there by helping more people. So I push myself in that aspect. In the same sense, this morning I did 12 rounds of boxing, and I do it most days now. And it's always that thought beforehand. And let me know inside the comments if you feel this too. But it's always the beforehand where you're not feeling it. Like, it's like, do you want to do boxing, another 12 rounds, 3 minutes? It's like 30 minutes non-stop, 40 minutes non-stop of punching. It's tiring. But I just force myself to say yes and just do it. And then I know at the end of it, I always feel good because I feel like, yes, I moved my body today. So I think these are the struggles. And a big struggle for me, I mentioned in another video right now, is to do with music practice. Like, I don't enjoy it, and it's not easy. It's not easy to get myself to do something that I'm not good at. And but I know I need to keep practicing the thing that I'm not good at to one day become good at it. So yeah, like last night I spent a couple of hours practicing the guitar, which is something that it's not ingrained in me right now. It's not easy, but I'm dedicated to improving, and so I will keep pushing myself.
Question number 4. How do I know if my energy is aligned with my manifestation goals?
Actually, if you see whether the outcomes happened or not, then you'll know whether it's aligned or not. It's actually very simple, I mean, let's say, for example, if my goal right now is to become a billionaire, and I'm not a billionaire yet, then obviously my energy is not aligned. It's that simple. If you are in absolute alignment and congruency, and your energy is big enough, you will have what you want already. There is no delay, right? So it really depends on how bad you want the thing and how much aligned you are. And if you find that, no, I haven't got the result that I want right now, then what do I do? Well, I need to tweak. And what are the areas to tweak? Well, your thoughts, are they all aligned? Is my thoughts all aligned with becoming a billionaire? Well, not really. It's not. It's just not in my itinerary right now. Like, I don't feel a need for it. I feel it will happen one day, and I feel one day I'll feel very aligned for it. But it's because right now that's not my goal, you see. And I feel like universe, I'm allowing the universe to move through me. So that's what I would say with my thoughts. Is my thoughts aligned? So you need to ask yourself a question: is your thoughts aligned? Is my emotions, vibrations aligned? No, it's not. Like I said, I don't feel the need for it. Is my actions aligned? Actually, my actions, I feel, is quite aligned with it. And the reason behind it is because I know that somewhere in the back of my mind, it's going to happen somewhere. And we are in the tech business, and tech businesses is, if you do it right, it's quite common to get billion-dollar valuations. So, like I said, I know that I'm working towards it, and I know that'll happen one day. Thoughts aligned, not completely. Emotions aligned, vibrations aligned, not completely. Actions aligned, kind of. Yeah, I think the actions are quite aligned. So there you go. I score 1 out of 3. If I really wanted it, can I shift the other 2 alignments? Of course I can. So it's a choice.
A follow-up question to that. You've made a choice in the past to meet Richard Branson, and he's a billionaire. What did you notice about his energy alignment?
I think you can tell that I feel like they're born for it. Like I feel like they're destined for it, and that's the way they think different, and that's even their dyslexia is creating that inquisitiveness to be curious enough, to dare to be curious, to do things that are outside of the box. Yeah, that's what I read from it. And actually, it was that exact encounter that made me no longer feel the need to chase being a billionaire. Actually, it's very interesting. Yeah, because I feel I'm just more in flow. I feel like, if it's supposed to happen, it will happen. But that doesn't mean I'll be lazy about it. I'll work my ass off. And I feel like the core principle that is most important to me is more about doing good. If I can increase doing good, I know that one day billionaire will come, the abundance will come. But my focus is more on how do I do good and impact more lives. And I know the equation, the results of that equation will be abundance.
Question number 5. What's the fastest way to boost energy for urgent manifestations?
Increase your emotions and then let go. So be highly, highly emotional about the thing that you want. When you think about it, you can think yourself into tears because you're so happy about and excited about achieving it. So it needs to be positive emotions. Amplify it like greatly, amazingly, like huge, make it huge. Force yourself to get that emotion. And once you've had that emotion, then just let go. Just let go. Don't think about it, because trust that the universe will deliver.
Beautiful. Thank you for your wisdoms in energy mastery for manifestation. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Namaste.